Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum said on Wednesday that she and Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney had agreed to strengthen trade collaboration. As countries seek alternative export markets, that's going to reduce the supply to U.S. markets. The real cost of tariffs isn't just measured in dollars, it's trust lost, and perhaps unrecoverable. Across global supply chains, confidence in the United States as a stable trade partner is wearing thin. Under President Trump's latest wave of tariffs, countries are no longer simply adjusting, they're rethinking their entire strategy. In Canada, that shift is especially visible. What began as a policy response to U.S. tariffs is now a national effort to reduce dependency on American goods, services, and even markets. Ottawa is strengthening trade ties with Europe, Mexico, and Asia. It's also prioritizing domestic production. The message is clear. If economic loyalty is punished, independence becomes a necessity. This erosion of trust is not just a diplomatic concern, it's reshaping where countries buy, sell, and invest for the long term, and it is day 177 of the second Trump administration. Tonight, new inflation numbers are confirming what many economists predicted, that Trump's tariffs would drive prices higher and higher. For American consumers, the impact is now undeniable. According to the latest Consumer Price Index, inflation in June rose 2.7% year over year. Housing led the surge, but food, fuel, and durable goods also ticked up. Economists from Bank of America and Wells Fargo confirm what many feared. Tariff costs are filtering directly into retail prices. Yale's Budget Lab projects that average U.S. import taxes could exceed 20% by August, an historic peak. Early stockpiling delayed the pain, but that cushion is gone. As inventories run dry, companies are now restocking at tariff-inflated prices. That shift is beginning to show on the shelves. As shoppers push their carts through the doors, Urban Grocer is quietly pushing back, steering clear of anything grown in the U.S. That's been the case here for 117 days and counting. Retail. That's a boycott. North of the border, Canada's response is firm and deliberate. In British Columbia, a local grocer hasn't stocked U.S.-grown produce in over 117 days. What started as a modest cut quickly became a full phase-out. According to Nielsen IQ, American food product sales in Canada dropped 8.5% by volume in just a few months. More Canadians visit the U.S. than tourists from any other country. Last year, Canadians made over 20 million visits to the U.S. and spent more than $20 billion there. But this year, many are not coming. Tourism tells the same story. In June, car crossings from Canada into the U.S. fell 33%, the sixth consecutive month of decline. In Vermont, resorts and breweries report a 30 to 50% drop in Canadian visitors. Some towns have renamed streets and offered exchange rate discounts. But the absence is about more than pricing. To many Canadians, this is no longer just a consumer choice. It's a political stance, driven by rhetoric they see as disrespectful and aggressive. Meanwhile, the U.S. market is feeling the deeper effects. As foreign suppliers redirect exports elsewhere, American buyers face fewer options and rising costs. Countries like Vietnam, Peru, Egypt, and South Africa are already filling Canada's supply gaps. Importers in the U.S. now face higher logistics costs, increased paperwork, and volatile pricing. And with more goods subject to tariffs, the ripple effects are spreading through manufacturing and retail. This isn't just a foreign tax anymore. It's becoming a domestic burden. President Trump points to rising tariff revenues, $64 billion in Q2 alone, as proof of success. But these gains come with growing inflation, trade distortions, and a widening credibility gap. Closing segment. Polished. This was today's important update. We want to make it absolutely clear that our videos never include any kind of misinformation. Canadian Nexus is dedicated to bringing you verified and trustworthy news from across Canada, from politics to society and everything in between. If you value truth and facts, you're in the right place. If you enjoyed the video, please like, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to the Canadian Nexus channel. Thank you.